Jim Thornton, because they are the uniform checkers, and we kind of talk about the week in the game, and then the Bear people in their organization, the journey of the people I've met and the relationships, and it's part of the routine of my life. The games are the games. They're really cool, but the people I met, I think I'll miss the most.
Yeah, makes sense. Well,
Yeah.
Jim Riebrandt, Bears public address announcer for 3 more games and for 40 years in Chicago, one of the great voices of the city. It's been awesome to talk to you, Jim, and I would just say that I don't know if you're planning on going to games once you're retired, but you can't completely stay away, can you?
No, I'll go to games next year, especially when it's warm out.
Hey, football's great on TV, especially in November and December. Well, thanks for entertaining us, Jim, and thanks for being on tonight. We appreciate it, and congratulations on just an absolutely phenomenal career.
Thanks very much. It's been my pleasure.
Really appreciate that conversation with Bears public address announcer for a couple more games. Jim Riebrandt retiring at the end of the year. Now bringing in Ethan Blumenthal, who you always attack me for having not seen movies. And just a second ago, Carmen, have you seen Gladiator? No, Ethan, I haven't seen Gladiator. You haven't seen Gladiator? What's wrong with you? Haven't you? And then I say,
that's a terrible impression of me, first of all, but continue. Go on.
But then I say, Gladiator, is it better than Braveheart? And then you whisper, I've never seen Braveheart. Braveheart is way more iconic than Gladiator, dude.
All right.
Straight up more iconic.
Here's what we're going to do, okay? We'll settle it this way, all right? I'm going to look up, all right, if you were looking up a movie, which metric do you find most useful? Rotten Tomatoes, do you know what I'm talking about?
I love
this too.
Yes, I know what Rotten Tomatoes is. I love
So, and then they have like Metacritic and then Google.
Yeah, go ahead. Pick any.
Okay.
Pick any of.
All right. So, I think the best thing to do is to just add them all together, and we'll get average score.
Average score.
Okay. Yeah.
Have you done this already?
No, I swear I haven't. I swear.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, on our friendship, Carmen.
You want me to look up one on its own? Or
I can do it.
No, you got it. You got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Braveheart versus Gladiator. I'll do Braveheart.
Okay. Yeah. Obviously like Gladiator. Okay.
Braveheart.
Wow. Okay. This is already disappointing for me. But continue.
Braveheart. What'd you put in ratings?
You just put in the movie. It'll just come up on the side there.
Okay. I got 77% of Rotten Tomatoes. What do you got?
76%.
I'm up by 1%. What do you got on IMDb?
8.5 out of 10.
I got 8.3 out of 10.
I'm up.
What do you got on Metacritic?
67.
I'm at 68. So it's really
wait, and then what about Google users?
93%.
93%.
Wow. Wow. Well, I think that I'm actually knocked down because Mel Gibson has just went so sideways in his career. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Is he in Gladiator too? Is that Russell Crowe?
That's Russell Crowe.
Yeah, okay. They're the same person.
Well, one of them.
Not really the same person, but they look the same in these. Gibson in Braveheart he gives a greater performance.
Does Gibson not get knocked down for the fact that he's like
an anti-Semite?
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
He gets a couple knockdowns.
So I think, considering that we have these ratings that are, those are kind of unbelievably close. I really did not know.
How long is Gladiator?
It's 2 hours and 51 minutes.
Mine's 3 hours and 2 minutes. I think I get 9 minutes there, straight up.
No, I think the shorter is better. I think in this day and age, people couldn't even sit there for 2 hours and 50. And seriously, that should be. How can you watch 3 hours without going to the bathroom when they played it in theaters?
Yeah, that's how good it was.
Have you ever seen Lawrence of Arabia?
How many nominees for Academy Awards did yours have? Braveheart has 10. He's a winner of 5. Nominated for 10, winner of 5.
Okay, hold on. Put
in reviews. Gladiator reviews.
It looks like a million. There's Best Actor, Gladiator Awards. We're doing it.
Better movie, Gladiator or Braveheart? If you've seen them both, please tweet at me at the Carm, and I will love you for life.
Okay, it won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Oscars.
No, I got 5 too.
Yeah, and then it was nominated for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus the 5 that it won. So that's 12.
You said it was nominated for 7?
No, nominated for 12.
You sure? Because you sure they're not overlapping?
I'm sure.
Okay, so yours was nominated for 2
Yeah.
more. Okay, that gives you a slight edge there. By the way, the reason that we're talking about this is because we're doing a Would You Rather as far as sports teams.
So
talking about the Chicago Bears and rooting for this inept
reason,
football franchise.
So the reason why I brought it up is I saw a meme earlier that I can't find anymore. But at the end of Gladiator, I'm going to spoil this a little bit for you, but I don't care. But you should see it though. But it's okay. It's at the end of the movie, and you knew it was going to happen anyway. So the Joaquin Phoenix, he like comes up to the Gladiator, Russell Crowe, and he kind of whispers in his ear. I
like Joaquin Phoenix. I saw Walk the Line.
Hey, that is a good movie. All right, there you go. Did you watch that with Chelsea?
No, that was pre-Chelsea.
Really?
No,
I feel like it's a good date movie.
I watched it with Ryan Marks, basketball coach, St. Edward's University.
All right, shout out to that guy. So anyways, Trubisky is Nagy on the sideline, and then Trubisky got quote-unquote hurt. Do you see my hands here, Carm?
Mm-hmm.
Quote-unquote hurt.
Yeah.
And, Nagy and Trubisky had a moment where they kind of embraced, and they were clearly whispering something, and people were likening that to the scene when Joaquin Phoenix whispers something into Russell Crowe's ear, and then he stabs him in the chest, in the stomach, where in this case, Nagy must have stabbed him in the hip. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see where I'm going with that?
Yeah, no, I got you, man. Mm-hmm. You think that Nagy, there's at least a decent chance that he stabbed Mitch Trubisky when he wasn't
so
looking.
this is it right here. So this is actually from Game of Thrones, but the same thing. So this is from picture from there, right? And then this is the Game of Thrones where like the same thing happened.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil that, but that's the same thing that happened in the Gladiator. I'm just gonna find that one. So Carm, you tell me what's wrong with Mitch Trubisky's hip?
I don't think anything's wrong with his hip. I think he's fine. I think it's his head.
Is his head?
And perhaps his arm. And also his offensive line and his receivers and his head coach. I think that's what's wrong with Mitchell Trubisky. I think it's a 7-pronged attack, personally.
So
but I don't think he can play, dude.
I think we've talked about this before on the podcast, but I'm a big believer in guys go on in baseball. They go on the DL all the time for the sucking because, they give up 10 runs and all of a sudden, they have a little shoulder impingement. Anytime this is a pro tip, anytime the word impingement is ever used, that's BS. Can we agree on that? Because that's just a thing that they say when they're like, well, that's the doctor term and we're going to say it even though because he gave up 12 runs.
I feel you. Sure, absolutely. The impingement equals not hurt.
Yeah. So I don't know. I didn't read too much about the whole hip thing, but I assume somewhere in that diagnosis, someone said the word impingement.
Well, I think everybody who knows this who's listening to this podcast, but in case you don't, the Bears said that Mitchell Trubisky said he got hurt late in the second half, and then he was questioned by a reporter. Do you mean second quarter? Right, second quarter. And then apparently he was evaluated at halftime, but somehow, some way, the head coach didn't know. Or if he did know, he then lied about it because he said that Trubisky got hurt in the third quarter. So none of it's adding up. So you've got a quarterback saying he got hurt at one point, a head coach saying he got hurt at another point, a training staff that is apparently evaluating him in the middle, and at the end of the day, the guy just can't play. So you don't have your ducks in a row. You got somebody who smells, and you've got a 4-6 football team. And where do you go from here?
Well,
plus, you have a guy that you gave up 4 draft picks for to move up one spot, and you didn't take Deshaun Watson and or Patrick Mahomes. We all know that story a zillion times over. But this is a bad emanation of a smell that's Mark Trestman-esque waffigating from Lake Forest, Illinois, your home of your Chicago Bears practice facility.
I love to see the passion, first of all.
What's that?
I love to see the passion out of you. I'm hearing a little bit. I mean, it's dead a little bit in there because I see that it's just, the Bears fan in you is starting to die.
Yeah, but I like angry Bears media guy. He's kind of annoying. Mm-hmm. Like angry football commentator. I'm really angry. My life is ruined. The football team sucks. Get a drop of perspective, would you? And I know that a ton of fans, you live and die with it, and you want the anger and all that stuff. But I mean, come on.
Don't you think that also Trubisky could have done a little bit better job of limping around a little bit on the sideline? I mean, can a guy limp a little bit? Have you ever seen him, act? I mean, take a theater class. I think that should be a requirement for all athletes when they need to fake an injury at some point.
Right. Do a Phil Jackson walk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look like you're going to actually need a hip replacement at some point. Yeah. Jordan,
or at least put your hand like on the thing and kind of rub it a little bit, like and wince. I mean, just it's wincing, it's rubbing, and it's limping. I mean, it's not that much. You at least do one of those three things.
Go to the tent and act like something's wrong. You didn't even go to the tent. Or lay down on the bench and have somebody rub you. Mm-hmm. Say you need a massage. I got an amazing massage this weekend, by the way. Really strong massage.
Good.
Professional. Don't think it was anything that involved adult entertainment.
Okay.
Just for your I just want to clarify that.
All right. Thanks for clarifying for the podcast. And I know Richard in the studio wanted that clarified as well. So I have a quick little would you rather. Okay,
great.
As you know, it is tough being a Bears fan. I mean,
not easy.
So it's not even tough?
No, it's not easy.
Not easy, yeah.
For a million different reasons, outside of the winning and losing thing, which you still are a fan of the greatest football team that ever played football, the 1985 Chicago Bears. But think about it from a Bears fan standpoint, in Chicago or around the area. Impossible to get to the stadium, can't park, ridiculously overpriced. If you want to take public transportation, you might as well, you need a scooter or something to get you over there, or be prepared for a 3-mile walk. And if you just sit at home and enjoy the game, well, you're not going to enjoy the game because most likely they're going to lose. But continue on.
And the kicker is gonna kick,
right,
and miss the ball and miss the middle part of the field goal.
Feel bad for Eddie Pinheiro.
That's rough.
Tried the left, tried the right, try the middle.
So here's my would you rather. Okay, a couple of questions for you. You just answer honestly for me.
Okay, Ethan. Yes.
Would you rather be a Bears fan, or every time you have to go to the bathroom, you had to wait in line at the DMV?
Would I rather be a Bears fan, or every time
I want you to think about how much that hurt. I want you to think about every time I ask this question. I want you to think about Cody Parkey's kick going off the first post and then off the second post.
I think the DMV's worse.
Okay,
I can't take the DMV. Right. All the numbers beeping and the line, and I'm staring. I'm looking over everyone. Mm-hmm. How is it taking you this long? When you get up to the front there, you present your old driver's license. This is not. It's like somebody in line at Starbucks. How is it when you get your 8 deep? Mm-hmm. When you get up there and you order your thing, and then you go to your wallet because you got to pay? How do you not know that you got to pay? What did you think, they were going to give it to you for free?
Maybe this was the time. You never know. I hear you. I will say, though, I haven't actually been to the DMV in a long time. When I had to renew my license, whenever that was recently, you just send in a form, and then they just sent me a new license.
What?
Yeah, it was awesome. Just got it in the mail. I didn't have to wait in line for anything. The internet, man, it's crazy.
Okay, I mean,
all right, we'll move on to
that. I didn't know that was a possibility.
Yeah. We'll look into that next time someone tells you have to go to the DMV.
Okay.
Would you rather be a Bears fan or never be able to eat avocados again?
I love avocados.
Does anyone not love a good avocado?
I would give up the Bears for avocado. Because it's not just the avocado. It's the guacamole.
Right. Of course.
Right. But I like straight avocado.
Yeah.
I mean, spoon and avocado.
Really? Nothing else?
Nothing else. Zero. Love it.
And the thing is avocado is one of those things that basically any savory thing, it enhances, right? Can you think of any savory thing where you're like, putting avocado wouldn't make it a little bit better?
I don't love avocado on a burger. I love it on a chicken sandwich. I don't love it on a burger.
How could...
Because a burger needs to be meat, ketchup, cheese, onion. That's it.
Watch Gladiator and put avocado on a hamburger.
The whole fried egg and bacon. Now I'll eat it; it's delicious. Mm-hmm. But you're really messing with the taste of a good burger.
Okay, all right.
I'm just an old school burger guy.
That's fair. I do think that avocado is good.
Now.
Yeah, avocado it does add a similar texture to the cheese, and it's kind of adding a similar fattening element.
They were not meant to go together.
Okay, all right. That's a fair take. It's a fair take. But you can't forego avocados for being
avocado on a chicken sandwich.
Yeah,
avocado straight. Yeah. Avocado with a chip.
Mm-hmm. Anything. Yeah. No,
yeah.
I hear you.
No, I'm with you.
All right. Would you rather be a Bears fan or never be able to watch another movie again?
I mean, come on.
There's a lot of good TV shows out there. You can watch sports, you can watch whatever, but you can't ever watch a movie again.
Right, but they're making movies so easy for you now. What's that new one coming out on Netflix at the end of the month? Did you see those ads? Looks phenomenal with Pesci and De Niro and all those guys.
No.
You didn't see that?
No, if it's good, I'll watch it, and you won't, and then we'll talk about how. Have we ever seen? Do you think we've ever seen the same movie before?
I mean, I think we've seen. You've seen Ordinary People, obviously. No,
I've seen.
You've seen Rocky,
People.
right? The Irishman is what I'm talking about. Have you seen Rocky? You haven't seen Rocky?